everybody. I'm your host, Ben Cohen, and you are watching the 12th episode of the Shore Report. Today for you to munch on is 3 stories and a side of fries. Let's get the ball rolling with the third Shore Report Sports Report from Seth Galefsky, Ben Averbrook, and Jack Clark.
Back to the third episode of the Sports Report on the Shore Report. Today we will be talking about this week's current news. The hero of Super Bowl 49, Malcolm Butler, signed a new 5-year deal with the Tennessee Titans. Butler was controversially sat in Super Bowl 52 by head coach Bill Belichick, and it all went downhill from there for Butler and the Patriots organization. Lockdown cornerback Richard Sherman has agreed to a 3-year deal with division rivals, the San Francisco 49ers. Sherman went to college in Northern California at the University of Stanford. Sherman will definitely look to help out a 49ers defense that has been lacking in the last couple of years. Pro Bowl quarterback Kirk Cousins has signed a 3-year, $84 million contract with the Minnesota Vikings. This deal will make Cousins the highest paid player in the National Football League. This story was first reported by Adam Schefter of ESPN. I'm Ben Averbrook. I'm Seth Galefsky, and you're watching the Shore Report.
So much sports stuff, we may have to have the time. Yeah, I'm running low on sports puns. Anyway, let's move on to Grant Whitney and Indy Kiefer, who did a little research about that walkout last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday, students walked out to send a message. There were many activities giving students the opportunity to express themselves. This is India Kiefer and Grant Whitney for the Shore Report.
That's interesting to get it from that perspective. But now it's time to turn it over to the teacher spotlight. On today we have Mrs. Herringshaw. Natalie Therese Herringshaw grew up over in Torrance with her 3 sisters and still lives there to this day. Her older sister is an ophthalmologist, which I'm pretty sure is an eye thing. Her second sister plays softball in New Zealand. And her youngest sister finished school to be an ultrasound technician. Her dad is from Croatia, and her mom is also from Torrance. She has 2 kids, one 5 and one 2. She started at MBMS 5 years ago, but has been teaching overall for 10. Some other jobs she has had are as a bartender, and she also worked in some restaurants. A fun fact about Miss Herringshaw is that she grew up playing softball, basketball, and soccer. She's an LA Kings fan and met Bob Miller. And that's a wrap. Tune in next Monday for episode 13. And before we go, this week's winner of the Forced Perspective competition is, drumroll please, Grant Whitney, Emily O'Connor, and Sandrine Sugden. Those are some big shoes. Submit some photos and you could win next week. Thank you for watching and we will see you later.